Hi there, Regan with Pacific Soul Lifestyle. So today I have a really gentle restorative yoga practice for you. The Christmas season is always such an exciting, magical time of year, but for many of us, it can also be very exhausting and very stressful. So I hope this yoga practice brings you a little bit of peace, quiet, and relaxation. It's a short practice, so you don't need too much time, and you will need a few props. I've got a bolster here. If you don't have a bolster, just a few cushions will do just fine. We might be using a yoga block, and you'll also need a strap or a towel or a t-shirt, something like that will do. Okay. So we're going to begin our yoga practice in child's pose. So you're going to take your pillows or your bolster and bring them into a long line, knees nice and wide, and then you're just going to allow your belly and your head to rest and be supported fully by the cushions. So just take a few moments to adjust your position and really get comfortable. Let your shoulders relax. And just let the weight of your body surrender. Surrender into the cushions, into the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Again, deep breath in. And releasing breath out. Deep breath in. And breath out. Continue to breathe deeply here. Just letting momentarily the weight of the world, all your stresses, melt out of your mind. Let the stress leave your body. And for this short practice, finding a place of rest and relaxation. Give yourself this time to let go, to surrender to this present moment, not worrying about all the things on your to-do list, but just allowing yourself to be present and at peace. If you want to, you can turn your head to the other direction. Just noticing where in your body you may be feeling tension and stress. Breathe deeply into those spaces. And see if you can relax a little bit deeper. Letting the weight of the body be supported by the pillows beneath you. Let your muscles release. Your mind relax. Always feeling that pressure to have to be doing something or being somewhere. The only thing you have to do right now is give yourself some peace, quiet, and rest. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, gently coming out of the position. We're just going to place the bolster or the cushions out of the way a little bit. Let's take the hands, walk them all the way to the left side of your mat, really reaching the fingers towards the left and then pressing your hips towards the right. Let your head fall, inviting in a nice big side body stretch here. Take a deep breath in and breath out. Again, deep breath in, filling up that right side body. And exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale. We'll gently walk our hands over to the other side of the mat. Pressing your hands now to the right and pushing your hips towards the floor on the left. Relax the shoulders a little bit. Take a deep breath in, big stretch. And exhale. Just noticing how each of these movements feel in your body today without any sort of judgment. Just taking note if the body feels really tight, if there's some areas in the body that could really use some extra attention or love. Let's take one more deep breath. And exhale, coming back to center. Good, let's bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're gonna move into cat-cow. Just to get our spine a little bit more at ease and mobilized. So you can relax the toes, relax the neck. Let's drop the belly down towards the floor, lift the chin, lift the tail. Inhale and then exhale, rounding the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, let the belly fall, unraveling, and exhale, round. Breathing deeply, inhale, let the belly fall, exhale, round. So continue on at your own pace. If you want to go slower, if you want to move quicker, it's totally up to you, but just moving in a way that feels really good for your body today. And trying to really move through every part of the spine. So really pressing every little vertebrae up towards the ceiling. And then completely relaxing as you let the belly fall towards the floor. Great job. Okay, let's bring those knees a little bit wider again. We're going to move into thread the needle. You may want your block or a cushion for your head for this one. So we're going to take the right arm, reach it up towards the sky first. Big stretch. Inhale. And then exhale, take that right arm, feed it all the way through. You may get your shoulder all the way down to the floor, maybe not. So you can rest your head on the cushion. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you could go all the way down to the floor. So just do what feels best for you. Left arm can reach up overhead, just pressing gently through the fingertips as you open your body towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Again, deep breath in. And breath out. Deep breath in. And exhale, gently release, pressing through your left hand to come up to center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left arm is going to reach up towards the sky, opening through the chest, through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, feed that left arm underneath as far as it will go. Maybe resting your head on the cushion or the block or the floor. Reaching that right arm up overhead, gently pressing through the fingertips as you open your chest towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. And breath out. Again, noticing where in the body you feel the tension And direct your breath to those areas. When you breathe in, you find those tense spots, and on the exhale, you allow those tense spots to relax. Relaxing a little bit more with each breath. And exhale, release, press through the right hand to bring your body back up to center. Hopefully that's feeling really nice. Okay, moving into what I call the Mermaid Stretch. You'll grab your cushions again, or your bolster. And again, you want, so if you've got two kind of couch cushions, decorative cushions, you can have them one in front of the other. You may even want a third, just so your head's a little bit elevated. Whatever feels best on your body, but we're gonna rest on the right hip with the feet and the knees stacked. Sit up nice and tall to start. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna twist towards the right, and then exhale. Let your body relax fully over your cushions. So if you need to make some adjustments to feel comfortable, just do that to the point where you can really relax. If you want a deeper stretch for your neck, you can always turn towards the right. Otherwise, a little bit gentler position, just stay looking towards the left. Again, just relax. You've likely been very busy at work, and when you're not at work, you've been rushing around, doing last minute Christmas shopping, baking, grocery shopping, cooking, attending gatherings. So just give yourself this time to fill up your own cup. To breathe deeply, to nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit. And the holiday season isn't always a happy time of year for some of us. For some of us, it can be lonely, it can be emotional, it can be stressful. Giving yourself this yoga practice, it's like giving yourself a big hug. It's going to be okay. With each breath, feel the muscles relaxing a little bit more. If you feel your mind start to wander, just come back to the breath. Following the breath on the inhale, following the breath on the exhale. Gently come to your fingertips and press yourself up. And we'll do the other side. So let's move our cushions to the other side of the mat. Swing your legs around. Just taking a moment to adjust your cushions. Stacking your feet and your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, twist towards your cushions, and then allow your body to surrender. You can put your arms wherever feels good. You could hug your cushion. You can have them down further, whatever feels best. This practice is all about nurturing your body and your mind. So do whatever you need to do for it to feel as delicious as possible. Again, coming back to the breath once you've settled into your pose. And the mind will inevitably wander. So let that breath be your anchor. bringing you back to this wonderful, relaxing, present moment. Let's take one more breath in. And exhale, pressing through the fingertips as you very gently come back up. Okay, great. Let's turn the feet around. And actually, I'll just set my cushion off to the side. So you will need your block and your strap and perhaps your block handy for the next few exercises. So if it feels better to have the cushion underneath your head, you can do so. This one's a little bit too big for these exercises, so I'm just going to rest my head on the floor. So moving on to our backs now, we're going to take our strap, or if you've got a t-shirt or a towel, that'll work too. We're going to bring that strap around the right foot. Now before you get too quick to pull on the leg, we'll make a few little adjustments. So left leg's going to extend to the floor. We're going to take the pelvis, tip it forward, so there should be a little space underneath your lower back. This right hip wants to hike up towards the shoulder, so press your right hip down towards the bottom of the mat. Relax your shoulders. Then from there, with just a very light softness in the knee, we're going to start to draw the right leg towards our chest until we feel a really good stretch in the back of that right leg. Nothing should feel really forced or aggressive in this yoga practice. It should, again, as I said before, feel really nurturing. So be gentle, be kind to your body. As you continue to hold these stretches, you may feel your muscles and your body start to let you in a little bit more. And if you feel that, you can draw the right leg a little bit closer to you, but again, being gentle, listening to the body. Take some nice deep breaths here. Watch that the shoulders and the neck and the face aren't clenching. Just relax the shoulders down. Maybe even moving your head from side to side. And breathe. Good. We'll take the strap, both straps, into the left hand. Right arm is going to come down to the floor and kind of acting as an anchor here. And then without lifting your right hip off the floor, we'll just guide the right leg across the midline of the body a little bit, going to the point where you feel a sensation in the outer part of your right thigh. So the tendency here is to want to really lift the hip up and go too far, but now you're getting into a different muscles. So let's keep that right hip anchored and really focus on the IT band. So it might not take much. For some of you, it may only take an inch or two towards the midline of the body to really feel this stretch. So let's take a deep breath in. Breath out. And again, deep breath in. Breath out. And gently coming back to center, we'll switch legs. Okay, so again, not being too quick to rush into the stretch. Let's reach our right leg now to the floor. Press the left hip down towards the bottom of the mat. Relax our shoulders. Slight bend or softness in the left knee, and then start to draw the left leg towards the body. When you feel the back of the leg, the hamstring starting to talk to you, that's where you stop and breathe. You may feel those muscles start to relax, and you may be able to go a little bit deeper, but moving slow and gentle. Again, being mindful of those shoulders, the neck, the face. Sometimes they tense up and we don't even realize it. So bringing that awareness to the body helps you to make little adjustments. So you can really find that place of relaxation. Good, let's move into our second stretch here. So both straps now are going into the right hand. Left arm is going to come down to the floor, anchoring the left hip, guiding the left leg across the midline of the body till you feel that sensation in the outer part of your leg. So really get great stretch for your IT band here. Breathing deeply. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center and bending the knee. Excellent. Good. We're all done with that strap, so you can just set it off to the side. Okay, next we'll be using our block. Now, if you don't have a block, that's okay. I'll show you a modification. You could also try using your cushions. You're going to bring your heels up towards you so that you can graze your heels with your fingertips. So option 1, if you don't have a block, just press down into the hands, lift the hips up, and you can just hold this position. But for a really restorative option, we're going to take the block and place it underneath the sacrum. Now you can have the block in the low setting, really gentle, or you could have the block in the middle setting, or maybe even the highest setting. So for me, this feels really good, so I'm gonna stay right here. So you wanna make sure that that block is right underneath your sacrum. And if it feels more comfortable, you could always have it vertical. But if the block is too high on your lower back, it's not going to feel good. So right underneath the sacrum, and then let the weight of the hips sink down into the block. Allow your arms to rest at your sides. Your knees may want to fall out to the sides as well, and that's fine. Just let your body go where it naturally wants to go. Breathe some space into the hips. There may be a little bit of tendency to want to really grip here. Just relax. Let's take another deep breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Now to come out of this, we're going to draw the knees back in line with the hips, press through the feet, lift the hips up gently, and just glide that block out from underneath you and gently bring the hips down. Excellent. Okay, so moving into our final relaxation pose. So for me, I'm going to place the block underneath the upper part of my bolster. So if you have couch cushions, I would maybe put an extra couch cushion under this upper part just to lift your head up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to leave our bum on the floor. And then very slowly, we're going to start to bring our spine onto the bolster. Now, you can have your legs straight out. You could have your knees bent with your knees out to the sides, feet together. You could have your knees bent like this. So whatever feels the most restorative for you. Arms can be at your sides, they can be on your chest. And if this doesn't feel good, you can just get rid of the cushions altogether and just lie in Shavasana on the floor. Okay, but just take a moment to relax here. Let the shoulders relax. Let the weight of your body sink into those cushions. This is also really lovely to do with a blanket covered over your body. So if you want to take a moment to go grab yourself a blanket or a sweater, you may want to dim the lights in your room. Take a deep breath in, breath out. You deserve this quiet time. So many of us don't feel like we should make time for a restorative yoga practice. That if we set aside time for exercise, it should be rigorous, that we should be sweating and burning calories. But sometimes what your body and your mind need most is just rest. Especially if our nervous system has been on overdrive, a hard workout is just going to exacerbate that. And what your body might need more is just a really restorative, gentle yoga practice like we're doing right now. So give yourself permission to enjoy it. I want you to bring some attention to your feet, your toes, your heels, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and just allow all those muscles to relax. Moving up to the ankles, the lower legs, the knees, and letting those muscles and tendons and bones relax. Moving up to the upper thighs, the front of the legs, the back of the legs, the glutes and the hips. And let those muscles sink into the floor and relax. Bringing focus to your pelvis, your lower back, your abdomen, and allowing this part of your body to rest and relax. Moving into your diaphragm, your rib cage, your chest, front and back. Just relax. Bringing focus to your shoulders, down the arms, all the way past the elbows, down to your wrists, to your hands, down to the end of each fingertip, allowing each of these muscles to surrender and relax. Coming back now to your throat, the neck, the front, sides, and back of the neck, back of the head. Releasing tension here and letting the head sink into the cushion, into the floor. Then moving over the top of the head to the forehead. Just allow the muscles in the forehead to relax. Relaxing around the eyes, around the jaw, around the mouth. And now your whole body, from head to toe, completely at ease and relaxed. And just allow yourself to enjoy this moment. No matter how wonderful or how challenging your holiday season is, there's always something we can be grateful for. So bring into your heart one thing that you can be grateful for right here in this moment, and let that fill your heart. When you're ready, just gently flutter open your eyes. Bend your knees, bringing your feet back to the floor. You're gently going to roll over to one side. Gently making your way up to a comfortable seated position. I hope that this yoga practice has brought you a little bit more peace and relaxation this holiday season. Sending you warm wishes and hugs to you and your families. Merry Christmas. Namaste.